And made a story bremo of Citizen Kofi. Say a lot of people didn't know him, but now a lot of people know him. So when you hear story now, we are the betuja. Now what you say? Now we looked into the biography of Citizen Kofi. As someone wakai and say for the next 20 years, wow, betuama NPP biano, uye bunia yeni, uye mambofo. So that's no kind very controversial statement. Now you read the comment in here the Ghana for more moka efa ho. You be near the story now to us send mekan. While let's say this man is a real patriot. Any Ghanaian supporting this NPP to continue destroying this country is insane. Also, Mr. Citizen Kofi is hitting the nail right on its head. And nail FTN 5403. Stephen Kojo Odum. I say these some good men we need in Ghana because we lack truthful people like this to speak to Ghanaians. God bless him. Sarayabo say Ghanaians don't want to hear the truth, but it needs to be told. And it is painful for some people, but there are some people who are suffering and know what is going on in Ghana. And they will do a right thing to save the country, else this NPP will collapse the country. Kweku Buedu say truth always defeats lies. Obima say the heat has got to everyone. Olivia Johnson say Dr. Citizens, you are right. 100%. Only things Ghanaians are not serious. Mr. Chero say I have been saying that Citizen Kofi is so right. Brighter Bio say of course. Who will even think of doing this country this harm? Foster Enso Eddie emoji. Abba. Mercy Pamford say, Dr. Amwa, I doff my heart for you. Mela say, I used this term, Mambo 4, 2 days ago to describe an acquaintance who is an unrepentant NPP supporter. I told him straight to his face because he was fiercely defending Baumia and telling me that they will use ways and means to win the 2024 elections. Quack Special Prosecutor say, upon all this, Melodies will advise his beloved NPP to break the 8. Laughing my ass out. Why would you be advising Den of Thieves, Melodies? Hey, Quack, my other day. This is the second comment I already about. Quack Special Prosecutor, my other day. My other day. Why are they? My other day. At the end of my own. Also upon all this, you be advising. To say NPP there. E balance me to omo for mom pese mo betie kra e asemo mom pese me to NPP for cry. Malam say then Melody stop advising NPP. Melody stop advising NPP. Listen, don't worry. NPP there me advise you more. Don't worry because of my advise you munti. Don't worry, ti be advise you more. Viviensi. And Mr. Cheru ever vesre. And no every malam dam baba. Anyway, that's quite funny. Young gongo tie Citizen Kofi. Say me my advice be wom. Inti no moka say me nyai advice na me advice no. Young go tie ebia young go tie advice na me man no. And nkrofo ananka first wo mon kasa efa Ghana nsem ho no they are speaking. Na the CEO of Citizen Kofi, your friend Dr. Kofi Amoa. Or your senior man. Na yana me ka say your senior man. Enya mepe me Sami Jemfi. Ene Nanabi ni na we senior. Yin na no ye senior man. Oyobia KNUST or we KNUST hall ana ya woni na no no so wo. Or one person na mekai ya hall no say ye old school reunion na. Eyana and yes old school reunion but old school eyana oboa or one of the people are omoboa wa bobra say na monocraso I stand to be corrected but na monocraso na Western Union eba bedru Ghana yes that time Western Union no and enya Ghana poem say Africa or said in Africa Western Union coming into Africa and West Africa no and na monoso yeka one of the richest and most influential people in Ghana and respected people in Ghana eyono. A lot of people don't know him these days because on Kasa Wayekum. But the early 2000s, 2005, 2006, he was really popular in Ghana. So that time now, celebrities ni na mo fani ni India agro kra businessman kesiye ba kwa ni emfani India agro no. Waba bontin in Sema Babe Tuja. Now, Sema walk and say, Ghana Nibia Obeto Abama NPP in the next 20 years. No, Oye Mambo 4. Oye Mambo 4. Asema walk and tintini ni tietim no. Na papa we watching it here walk and some when him say NPP 4 ebeba be attacking no. But ono de wakane there. Yen ready. Also, one of Ghana's astute and respected businessman, Dr. Kofi MOA, has said the level of economic mismanagement seen under the administration of the governing New Patriotic Party, such that it will be unconscionable for Ghanaians to re-elect the party into office in the next election. Now, I say, Dr. MOA, popularly known as Citizen Kofi, said that for all the sins of the NPP government, they should not be given a political mandate to govern Ghana for the next 20 years. So say Bonia NPP for di Ghana for no. Next 20 years there. I will say Ghana for ya adwin say enya dia ye bema NPP for ababe di Ghana so. He further added that persons who vote for the NPP are to be regarded as traitors of the country. So say mo about to abama NPP no. I will see you who mo say mo ye mambo for a Ghana no. This, he added, is because of the external debts that have saddled the country under President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in the past 7 years. It was the last 7 years, yeah. A car Ghana ya bo external debt. Busian Akufo-Addo abono. And yet, he made this known in a post shared on X by the CEO, where he featured a video by the Member of Parliament for Cape Coast South, George Kweku Riket-Higan, as he addressed Parliament after the budget presentation by the Minister of Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta. In that video, the MP outlined some of the debts accrued under the current government. Reacting to this, Citizen Kofi expressed his disappointment with the New Patriotic Party. Henceforth, as the legacy of Nada Bawumia MPP, any Ghanaian who votes for the NPP in the next 20 years is a traitor. We are not fools to be deceived, insulted, and stolen, blind, and still remain fools. As someone, Citizen Kofi, what they are to Jenny. Ghana for ye nyimi say ye beye ye adie we na mirika ye ko aden ye sanso say ye ko to abama NPP pim. Citizen Kofi nsemo a work no say nyanse nim. This is what Citizen Kofi has said. Yenko read the comment. I send you America no minim zen grofo bebre beba bebonichi. But yen read the comment yen he. I say that again, Citizen Kofi. Obi asema a work no. Maybe you better check who he is. But send you America. A lot of people don't know him. You better check who he is so you understand why this thing a work no a carry weight. I say if this oaf knows what government bonds are, he would not spew out such nonsense. Every government on this planet has government debt in the form of bonds. Even the best run companies issue bonds for short and long-term investment. Obviously, stupid idiots. You couldn't even manage a simple normalization committee. And we saw your record in Can 2008. You could have problem with Nana Addo's leadership, not the entire NPP party. And it's the NDC any better into Biasama. Now, Obi training Citizen Kofi no Ghana Can 2008. Once a Ghana African Cup 2008 are you hosting with Ghana no. Citizen Kofi played an important role in that. It is senior na make that time was time now were very popular. But this time the microphone tenenka. But that time no more now omundi media nimu social media those 2008 times no the na mobe nim Citizen Kofi pan. He was extremely popular businessman during that time. Now, Meba, I want us to what you say. I want us to check so that we'll get to know him. He owned a lot of events saying businesses. I think he still owns those businesses in Ghana. Dr. Kofi MOA. He still owns a lot of businesses in Ghana, so let's try to. So there's a story here. Okay, yeah, no, before the story, I say, who is Dr. Kofi MOA? I say, Dr. Kofi MOA, okay, where Kofi MOA for? Where okay. Who brought Western Union to Ghana? Senya Mekano. I say, Kofi MOA has narrated how he managed to bring Western Union to Africa, as I said, so it wasn't a mistake. Into Africa, or not the Western Union, but Africa. The business mogul was the one who conceived the idea and pushed for the American Worldwide Financial Services and Communications Company to extend its operation to African countries. Until no the Western Union about Africa. I mean, Obia or the Western Union about the whole Africa. Onye ni paketwa. Ghana you on crofo. You would through bankrofo and enkasa. As a Dr. Kofi MOA shares the story of how his decision to become a great businessman. Also, one day I was shaving and for some reason I stopped and somehow I started talking to myself, Kofi MOA, if you want to make it, you gotta change your lifestyle. He recalled that although he was comfortable in life, a bright future could be an endangered species. Blah 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 blah. I mean, for me, for people who don't know him, okay, and Americano, for people who don't know him, so I see he made his first $1 million from Western Union. Into be obebabe dinner tembiano. This is the type of person we are talking about. A business mogul at that. Ghanaian business mogul Kofi MOA aka Citizen Kofi said he made his first $1 million after bringing American Worldwide Financial Services and Communications Company Western Union to Ghana. He disclosed that in his quest to make his first $1 million, he quit his job at Northrop and Centricity to look for success. I knew I would face difficulties because at that time I had read the biography of successful people, J. Paul Getty, Aristotle, Socrates, Onassis, all these people, the problems they went through. I was scared, but I knew to get to where I want to be, I had to take risk. That is Dr. Kofi MOA. Now let's go back to the comment and see. Omo Womudin at him. I say, tell him he failed. Now look at what he's saying. Nonsense. I say, Ekufado's newest titles are Nana Obo Chrono the first, or Nana Krobo Hine the first, Nana Oboma the first. I say, why would anyone with even a little sense in their head think about voting for NPP? If NDC is not good, does that mean NPP becomes good by default? They are thieves, period. Send all of them to hell. I say, the NPP is supported by the numerically superior ethnicity in the interior. If they are considered to be traitors or idiots, as Trokosi Akosia do claim, I don't understand. I say, I don't blame you because your father is a poor man and he doesn't do any serious business for you to know how this useless government has messed up the economy. To be a deep papa say, oh no, Sebi Weja Onisika into Untiasi. I ask them, comment box in why, Medasi.